Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Monday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today we are in Season 1, Episode 4 of our WWE 2K23 series, and we are actually in Detroit, Michigan for a one-on-one steel cage match. So in this episode, it will be R-Truth versus Eddie Gurerro, like I had mentioned in the last episode. So we're going to go to the E's. And I think Eddie Gurerro should be the first one, and he is. So we will actually be at the Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan, home to the NBA's Detroit Pistons and the NHL's Detroit Red Wings. The Joe Louis Arena, from what I understand, no longer exists. I think before COVID, it got demolished. So without a further ado, we'll see you guys in the steel cage, one of my favorite matches in WWE 2K23. Alright, so here we are in Detroit, Michigan. R-Truth starts off the match with a drop kick on Eddie Gurerro. So there are actually three ways to begin with to win a steel cage match in WWE 2K22. You can either do a pinfall by win, submission, or escape the steel cage. I mainly like to escape the steel cage, but Eddie Gurerro kicked out right before 3, so he was lucky enough to have this match continuing on. So here we are on the 3-1-3. I just watched SummerSlam this past Saturday evening. It was streamed on Peacock live stream service, so I was lucky enough to have it because I watched WrestleMania this year on Peacock, both nights actually. So I did not watch Night of Champions, Backlash, and Money in the Bank because I had to work those days. So I try to watch the main ones throughout the year, like WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Those are my top 2 that I like to watch mainly. And we are at a 1-star rating. So now Eddie Gurerro, what is he going to do? He clings me over there, and I'm going to do an instant recovery. So Eddie Gurerro, he is going to try to climb over to the other side of the steel cage. So now I don't think R-Truth can do a spear, but I hope I have some finishers or signatures. But now he is doing his specialty. So he goes onto the top rope and just has his opponent on the top there. And now we're already 3 minutes and 34 seconds into the episode. Eddie Gurerro does the Irish whip, so I'm going to do an early recovery, and I'm going to try to reverse that. So now I don't think it's going to be a suplex, so just dancing around there. So now got some good move variety here, so I think we're going to try to hopefully have Eddie Gurerro on both my shoulders, and then I think probably lift him up and cling it to the steel cage. And the steel cage match was actually invented in the 1930s using poultry wire in January of 1936, way before the WWE was founded. And I think January of 53, that was when it was founded. And I think Vince McMahon's father or grandfather founded the WWE, but in the 1960s it was known as the WWF. So did a little special move there on Gurerro, so now I am trying to do escaping the steel cage. That's kind of hard at first, but once you get the hang of it and get familiarized with climbing with the steel cage, you'll get it. And here we are in Detroit, Michigan. R-Truth is going to be the winner. So Eddie Gurerro, it feels too late to climb up on the steel cage, but the opponent's feet both drop at ringside. So R-Truth is your winner here in Detroit, Michigan, in our first ever steel cage match of WWE 2K23. And it was an average episode. I mean, nothing too special. It was just our first steel cage, so not much I'll explain in this one, but we will do quite a bit of steel cage matches throughout the series, so we'll show you guys the next episode. Alright, for the next episode, we will be heading up to Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota, home to the NBA's Minnesota Timberwolves, for a one-on-one Extreme Rules match. It is going to be a SmackDown-based arena, and I am going to do SmackDown's current rivalries, AJ Styles versus Karrion Kross. So without a further ado, we'll see you guys in Minneapolis next episode.